We will keep across the rest of that news conference for you. So, breaking stories already early on this hour here on Total Football. And here's another one for you, a little closer to home, and that is that...
Pretty massive. 80 million did from Arsenal for Victor Gyökeres.
Yeah, the Sporting striker.
Yeah.
And 80 million. Well, that's not pocket change, is it? It screams serious intent straight away.
Exactly. It's not like they're just kicking the tires. This suggests, they really see him as fundamental.
Definitely. And the reports aren't just saying he's a target.
No. That's the thing. He's apparently their top target, the main guy.
Mm-hmm. That kind of focus is telling. They've likely looked at loads of options and landed squarely on him. It suggests a very specific need they think he fills.
Right. For that kind of money, it has to be a specific fit, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You don't spend 80 million hoping it works out.
Yeah.
You do it because your analysis says this is the player.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting for me. It's not just a sudden bid out of nowhere. Apparently, the groundwork, the preparation for this deal is already happening, behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah, and that's key, isn't it? That prep work. It often means, initial chats have happened, maybe sounding out the player, seeing if Sporting are even willing to talk numbers.
Positioning themselves, sort of.
Exactly. Trying to smooth the path before the formal offer really lands. Avoids wasting time later.
And there's even a name being mentioned, Andrea Berta. Reports suggest he's involved, pushing to get this finalized.
Right. Bringing in someone like Berta, a known negotiator, that adds another layer of seriousness.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, it suggests they're deploying specific expertise, someone maybe with connections or just skilled at navigating these complex, high-value deals. It's a targeted approach.
Okay, got it. But maybe the biggest signal, the thing that makes you think, hang on, this might actually happen.
Go on.
Reports are saying Arsenal have already agreed personal terms with Gyökeres himself. Salary, bonuses, the lot.
Wow. Okay. If true, that is huge. Absolutely massive.
Right. Seems like a major hurdle cleared. Oh, completely. Getting the player on board, agreeing on his contract. That removes a huge potential roadblock down the line. It means he wants the move.
So the player's keen. That's significant.
Very. It shows there's mutual interest. He sees himself at Arsenal.
So just for anyone maybe less familiar, Victor Gyökeres, he's the 26-year-old Swedish international, a striker.
Wow.
But 80 million. Why? Why him specifically? What makes Arsenal seemingly willing to go so big?
Well, look, you connect the dots to Arsenal's needs, right? That kind of investment suggests they're after a reliable goal scorer, obviously, but maybe as someone with physicality, too. Someone to lead the line, perhaps offer something a bit different to what they already have.
A different dimension.
Potentially, yeah. They must see him as someone who can make an immediate impact, elevate their whole attack.
And the fact that they've reportedly sorted the personal terms already, what does that mean for the next steps?
It simplifies things, in a way. It focuses everything onto the negotiation between the two clubs, Arsenal versus Sporting.
Just about the fee, then?
Pretty much. The player side is theoretically sorted. So Arsenal can just concentrate on thrashing out that 80 million figure, or whatever the final number is. With Sporting, knowing the player's waiting, it streamlines it massively.
So for you listening, this isn't just like idle gossip, it seems.
Doesn't feel like it now.
You've got the reported bid, the focus on him as the top target, the groundwork, and now this agreement with the player. It all points towards a really serious and kind of rapid push from Arsenal.
It does make you wonder about their overall ambition, doesn't it? Is this a real statement signing? Laying down a marker for next season? You'd think so at that price.
Okay, let's just quickly recap the key bits then.
Sure.
We have the big number, 80 million, the reported bid.
Yep.
We have Gyökeres flagged as the #1 priority target.
Crucial point.
The background work being done, suggesting it's been planned. And potentially the biggest piece. Personal terms reportedly agreed with the player himself.
Right. All those together paint a picture of real determination from Arsenal.
So, thinking ahead, what kind of actual impact could Gyökeres have, if this goes through, on that Arsenal team?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah, and what other things might still influence this behind-the-scenes stuff we don't even know about yet that could make or break the deal? Definitely something to keep an eye on.